I know, it's been a while since I made a video, mainly because a lot of stuff has been going on in my life lately, and honestly, I can only play Overwatch casually now. I mean, you can only play Overwatch so much before your own blood starts to boil. But when Microsoft finally announced that they acquired Blizzard, and you see the latest K-pop collab they just did, which, by the way, goddamn, did you see what they did with these skins?
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
You start to think, is Overwatch 2 saved? With BlizzCon around the corner, they probably gonna make some kind of announcement, and it better be good. Please, please be good.
Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
I want to talk about the future of Overwatch and what I would like to see happen. But before that, I want to take a look at what Overwatch 2 has done and what it has become. So here's a timeline on some of the things Overwatch 2 has done in the past 5 to 6 months. And we're just gonna fast forward through that because you probably already know what it's all about anyways. Now on to what Overwatch 2 has become. A gacha game. Some of you are probably saying,
how's it a gacha game? It doesn't have any gambling mechanics in it.
and you're right, it's not a gacha game. It's a gacha game. As in gacha. I have got you. You see what, you understand what I'm saying? Look, if you're someone who bought a battle pass, a skin, or the invasion missions, they gotcha. And you're not eligible for a refund. Now, to further prove my point, these two games are different. One's a gacha game, and the other's a gacha game. But there's something these two have in common. I'll give you a second to figure it out. Hot women. Well, I mean, they also got some hot dudes too, so...
You should try my meatballs.
I like to show you the new game design formula. Free-to-play game, plus FOMO events / updates, plus hot characters, equals gacha or gotcha game. And they know even if you're not a whale, there's something out there you really want, and you might cave in. This is why all the popular games have some form of gacha system.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it!
Look, Overwatch 2 has to make money somehow. I mean, almost everyone else is doing it at this point. They just pump as many good looking skins for these characters, giving you a little bit of that FOMO feeling. And to be honest, this monetization technique, it's probably working. And it probably won't change. I mean, why else would they not charge $40 for a bundle? Which is a little too high in my opinion. But it's because they know there are some whales in this community and they're gonna buy it.
You schnooks will now be targeting the wealthiest 1% of Americans. Talking about whales here. Moby fucking dicks.
Now, the Xbox acquisition. It seems like Xbox is trying to assemble their own version of the Avengers right now to fight off Sony. I ain't gonna lie, man, Sony be kicking some ass, especially with Spider-Man 2. That game is fun. But Blizzard just got bought by Microsoft. And Overwatch 2 is like Thor in this situation. Now, hear me out. Not Thor from the first film, and not Thor from Ragnarok, because that's like 2016 Overwatch. I'm talking about Fat Thor, the Big Lebowski Thor. That's the what Overwatch 2 is right now. 2016 Overwatch is like Thor when he was popping off, but then he failed. But maybe with the help of Microsoft, maybe there is a new hope. Okay, I know it sounded like a Star Wars reference, but I swear I'm not trying to make no Star Wars reference right now. So here's what I would like to see from Overwatch 2. 1, don't drip feed us the story, please. 3 missions is not enough, and you know it. Like, if you're gonna charge me for some story, it better be at least 6 to 8 hours of content. Because if you're gonna do the same thing like you did with the invasions, then I might as well just watch it. I ain't buying that again. 2. The Overwatch League comeback. I don't got much for this because I don't know what they're gonna do to make this work. Like, it's not easy to follow what's going on in the game of Overwatch from a viewer's point of view. Sometimes I don't even know what's going on when I'm playing the game too, but it would be cool to see it doing well in the future. Whenever it comes back, I expect another live performance from DJ Khaled.
Overwatch League!
3. Collabs. I ain't gonna lie, they're cool. I liked the One Punch Man skin, and the recent K-pop collab they did, that music video was very good. To be honest with you, I'm getting that Sombra skin. And I don't even know how to play her that well. And I can see more collabs like this happening in the future. Just imagine with all the collabs they could do with Microsoft on their side now. You might as well just slap a Master Chief skin on Pharah already. Number 4, the devs. I would like to see the Overwatch team get a little bit bigger. Probably when Bobby leaves, it would be nice to see some of these devs get more help that they deserve. Microsoft can maybe help the Overwatch team by hiring more devs that can help the game in the long run. Also, that work environment at Blizzard's gotta change for good. We can't have none of those lawsuits anymore. Now this is a long shot, but I think it can be done. I think. Since the beginning of Overwatch, the lore, the story, the characters, it's all interesting. But it's not easy to follow. I mean, you gotta read some comics, you gotta watch some videos, pay like $15 for 3 story missions. No. We can't have this. That's why I think Overwatch should have a show. People love these characters. Some of these people hate the game, but are still obsessed with these characters. I mean, does anyone remember when Overwatch used to be a porn category? If Riot can do it with Arcane, then why can't you? Did you see what happened to Cyberpunk after they made a show? I mean, look at some of these videos they put out there. Sometimes I ask myself, dang, did Pixar help make this shit? And for some reason, they make me cry a little too. And then I start to get mad when I see that Overwatch logo because it reminds me that this is a game and not a show yet. I mean, just imagine if they do this and they do it right. They will not only be known for winning Game of the Year back in 2016, but they can also be known for winning an Emmy one day. Or just like everything, when it comes to Overwatch, they'll just screw it up somehow and it will flop. And, you know, honestly, that would be great too.